that music doesn't get you going and get you ready for the stream, I don't know what will. Check your pulse because you might be dead. Listen, I'm going to dive right into it. The first play is not even on the board. This is just a fallacy. This doesn't do anything for you being there, but it's something to look at. The first play is not actually out right now, but I have interest in the walking triple-double. Yes, you heard it here first. Coming off a back-to-back, he is playing tonight, Wednesday night. He plays again Thursday. He has hit a triple-double in 5 of the last games on a back-to-back. The minutes doesn't seem to be an issue. He's playing 38 to 39 to 40 minutes in these games on a back-to-back. And one of the games that he missed on, he hooked with 9 assists. 31 points, 17 rebounds, 9 assists against the Spurs. I love this game. It's a great matchup against the Wizards. Not a matchup we'd be fearful of at all. It is a close enough point total where I'm not really worried about a blowout here. And if anything, maybe the back-to-back slows some of their guys down and Sabonis can just stay in there all game and smash it. Tonight he had a triple-double, I believe, in like 22 minutes or something. Give me the odds on this. I'm assuming, and I have no idea, this is just a guess, that we might get it at like plus 140 or something like that. If the odds are too juicy for you and we don't like the odds, parlay that with the Kings to win the game. I love that as a 2-pick juice cutter. That's a phenomenal play. As soon as it's available, I'm going to be looking at that, and I'm going to be playing that. And FanDuel, if you're playing on FanDuel and you have access to it, has the player performance doubles where you can parlay the triple-double and the player to win, or if you have to manually do it that way. Either way, that's the first play. That's the official play. Welcome to the stream. And you guys got to do me a favor. Let me know one thing. So I'm testing out something new. It's a little bit of NVIDIA's AI software, and it's supposed to help with eye contact. So if it all looks creepy, if my eyes start doing the bug thing like in Men in Black, just know it's that, and I'm okay. And if it stinks and we don't like it, I'll turn it off. But I wanted to experiment with it, get a little bit better eye contact. Hopefully it doesn't scare the children, but that's the first play. That's the intro, and I am psyched for this video. All right, if you've watched this channel before, if this is your first time tuning in, the next thing we're going to get into is up in the air plays. These are plays I'm on the fence about, but before we do me a favor, like the video, comment on the video, please subscribe to the channel. We had a massive rise in subscribers from the video that was put out 3/20 Wednesday, and I greatly appreciate all you guys and your feedback. Let's do it again. Let's go back to the well. Let's see if we can get up past 650, some crazy number of subs today. Either way, I appreciate you guys and your support. Let's get into the up in the air plays. All right. The first up in the air play, as I said, the play I'm not ready to bet on yet, but I'm close. And if you followed us today or in Wednesday's video, we went 3-2, maybe 4-2, something crazy. We definitely profited. We had a good time. Our official plays were 2-0. Tyrese Halliburton under 5 first quarter points on underdog, I believe it was, and we probably could have gotten it, I think, on DK, and the under 10 first half points. I know some of you guys made money on it because I got commented and tagged on X with people tailing it. So love that it hit. The first play, as I said, is on the board here. Paolo Banchero, over 21.5 points. Now, Banchero has a relatively tough matchup against the Pelicans defense. However, he has hit this line in the game they played this year, and he has a 69% hit rate on this on the season. Why else do I like this line? Well, let me tell you. The Pelicans are allowing the 5th most points per game to opposing power forwards over the last 15 games at 25.98 per game. They are also allowing the 4th most rebounds to power forwards over the last 15 at 11.95. The reason I threw that in was in case you're watching this video later and the Banchero line bumps, I think the points and the rebounds are a fine option as a backup play. But my play, the play I'm leaning on heavily and playing, is the over 21.5 points. And as you can see, it is available currently on Prizepicks. All right. The next play I like is a twofer, actually, and they're not extremely researched. I didn't dive into them for hours and comb through the data. And these are just plays that have hit a lot. They have a high hit rate on the season. Could be based on minutes, could be based on rotations. It could just be based on the team's game plan going into games. And those two plays are on the screen here. Jabari Smith Jr., lower than 2.5 first quarter rebounds, and Michael Porter Jr. going back to the well in this one, higher than 4.5 first quarter points. Now, Michael Porter Jr.'s matchup is a little bit difficult. However, as I said, it's just the rate that he has been smashing this season, and we are going back to the well on this one. Jabari Smith Jr. is a line that he has been lower than in 75% of the games on the season. So these are two plays that I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to parlay them out on underdog. Now, Jabari Smith has a 70% hit rate in the last 20 games on this line to the under. So we are going to play that one as well as the Michael Porter Jr. one that he had 5 points. So I wanted to look at and say, like, okay, he's playing a tougher matchup against the Knicks. The Knicks defense is good. How did he do against other teams with similar DVP matchups? Well, Boston is actually a tougher defense. Michael Porter Jr. had 5 first quarter points against them. So, he didn't smash the line. He didn't blow it out of the water. However, he has hit this line in 10 of his last 10 games. Yes, you heard me. 100% hit rate on this line in his last 10 games. And over the last 20, 85% hit rate. On the season, 62%. This is a line that I will continue to play until it either bumps up or he starts missing it. I love this parlay together on underdog. If you can only play one of them, if you really want to know which one I prefer the Michael Porter Jr. one. But I think it's a great option to play both of them together on underdog. All right, all right. Now, the reason I used that transition is because I want to come back for a second. I'm moving away from the leans, and I'm going to give you an official pick. Yes, if you stayed into this video now, you are going to get rewarded with a gem. Yeah! Truthfully, my favorite play of the day right now. DeMar DeRozan over 22.5 points, still available on Prizepicks over here. I cannot believe it because this line is going to start bumping. If it's 22.5, anywhere you can find it at decent odds, play that play because I will guarantee this line is going to bump to 23.5 points to the over. So DeMar DeRozan over 22.5 points. Why do I love it? Houston is giving up the third most points per game to opposing power forwards over the last 15 games at 26.07. On the road, DeMar has hit this line in 73% of the games this season, averaging 26.5 points per game and a 100% hit rate. 100% hit rate over his last 10. It's not often we find two plays in a day, the Michael Porter Jr. play and the DeMar DeRozan play, that have a 100% hit rate over the last 10. But that is the value I found you. That is the value I'm bringing to you on this stream. All right, all right. The final segment here I'm going to get into. I'm going to do a little bit something different here because of the day of the week it is. We're going to talk a tiny bit of golf. Listen, the Valspar Championship is a phenomenal tournament with a middle of the road field, I would say. Scotty Scheffler's not playing, Rory's not playing. Some of the big names in golf are not playing. However, I do see some opportunities that we can take advantage of. And what I want to say is, I'll just say this, I'll be completely honest. I love betting on golf Thursday evening, Friday, Saturday morning before the tournament starts. Those are my favorite times to really find value, to see how the course is playing, to see how guys are performing on that specific course. So I play light before the tournament starts, but I want to give you some leans and some things I'm interested in and some plays that I've already placed some money on because I really like the value we're getting right now. One of the plays is Aaron Ray, and that is a plus 4,000 on DraftKings to win the tournament. That's a play I'm really interested in. I think he is a dark horse to win this. Definitely a dark horse for a top 5, top 10 finish. That's a play I'm interested in. Another guy I'm interested in is Sungjae Im. Now, I think Im has a really, really good chance to win this tournament, and I don't think you'll see a lot of people talking about him. His odds are kind of in that spot where I think he's going to get overlooked. Like his odds are plus 2,800 right now on DraftKings to win. Now, I think that's a spot where a lot of people either like to play the favorite, which is Xander Schauffele, or they like to drop down to somebody in the plus 5,000, 10,000 true dart throw plays. However, I think Im is in a phenomenal spot. He's been playing really well, and he is a dark horse, my sleeper to win this thing. Also, a couple other guys I'm just interested in, and I'm not going to get into too much now. I'll be doing another video later on and placing some more official bets on stream. However, though, Brian Harman as a top 10 and Justin Thomas to win it. I just think that Thomas is in an interesting spot here, playing with his buddy Spieth in this tournament. He's one of the better players in the field. And I think he's started to play well towards the end of the tournament last weekend, and I could see him carrying that on into this tournament. So those are just a couple of little leans, a little initial things I'm looking at with the golf, with the Valspar Championship. But again, I'm really going to bet more heavily on Friday and Saturday, as I can really see how the course is playing and how other guys are performing on that course.
Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. Do me a favor, while you're here, like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell.
All right, listen, that's all I've got for today. I appreciate you watching. If you like the video, please like it on your way out. Click that little heart button at the bottom. Subscribe to the channel. They're not giving you a certain amount of subscriptions you can have. You can use them out there. Throw them out there. Throw them out there, and please throw one at me and comment on the video. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you didn't like, and I cannot wait to catch you guys on the next video.